Jason, we all know that that first haircut for your child can be a challenge for any parent. This morning we get you moving on this Monday with some hair care ideas made just for your kid. For that, we have Elle Casello from Snip-Its. Thank you for joining us.
Hi.
And for those of you who don't know what Snip-Its is, it's in Maple Grove, and it's geared just for the kid and all of us and your kids at home. So Matt Brickman has a new baby at home, and he was asking you before we started this, how young is too young to get a haircut for your child?
I mean, they're never really too young. We've done kiddos as young as like 4 or 5 months old, especially if you're just cleaning up like the baby wispy hairs. So it's really up to your comfort level. More so usually it's mom or dad who makes that call.
So what is unique about your facility for parents when they are looking to get that first haircut?
Well, our salon is really cool in the sense that all of our stations are set up specifically to help the kiddos feel comfortable. So we do have like interactive videos and games at our stations. We also provide a parent chair, which a lot of salons don't. So our stations are a little bit bigger, allowing the parents to sit right there with their kid while their kid's receiving their first haircut.
So a lot of distractions, and we'll start with that. And you say if you're going to take your kid for the first time to get a haircut, bring a distraction, maybe like a blanket or something that's familiar.
Yep, like a comfort item, whether that be like a pacifier or a blanket or a teddy bear or their favorite toy car. Another thing that's usually really helpful is snacks. A lot of kids and adults respond well to food.
I know you have kids at home, so how do you talk to your kids before they go to the salon, before they get a haircut? What do you say they're doing, or what is the best way to talk to them about that?
My kids have had a lot of haircuts, so my kiddos are pretty well trained into just it's something normal. But something that makes it really helpful with kiddos who are afraid of getting a haircut is to tell them that they're going to get a trim, because a lot of kids really associate cut with pain. So if you say you're going to get a haircut, they can associate that with some form of anxiety and getting nervous about that haircut.
Important to use the right vocabulary. And you say bring a child to the salon after the nap.
Yes, cranky beforehand, so probably not right before.
You don't want them falling asleep on the chair.
Well, that would be wonderful.
Oh, okay.
Usually it's the opposite of falling asleep.
And then you say bring a treat. Bring a treat, so bring something for them to eat while they're getting their haircut, or a bottle.
Or to offer up some kind of reward for afterwards. Like, for example, our salon has a couple of, you know, like restaurants or places next door. You could always say like, oh, well, we're gonna go get your hair trimmed, and then if you sit really nicely and are really brave, then we'll go get ice cream or cupcakes or something like that.
A prize at the end of the rainbow, nothing wrong with that.
And we also do prizes at the end of our haircuts. We have a fun little interactive box that we call the Magic Box that they put their adventure pass into, and then they get a prize at the end of the haircut.
Well, Elle, thank you so much for joining us. Sounds like a great place to start if parents are looking into it. April is Autism Awareness Month, and a local hair salon is taking part by lighting the salon up blue. It's also developed a stylist training program that aims to help kids with autism feel comfortable when they get their haircut. So Elle Casello from Snip-Its joins us now to talk more about the effort. Snip-Its is in Maple Grove. So what exactly is this program, and how are you helping these families when they do something that these children might not like, getting a haircut?
So really any situation with a child with special needs, whether that be autism or just sensory issues, we have a specific training program, a certification program that helps our stylists learn how to help those kids feel more comfortable in the chair. And that really includes, you know, like slowing down and explaining what you're doing to them and giving them time to process how that's going to happen, and not, you know, surprising them or making, because a haircut for any child, but especially those with autism or sensory issues, it can be really overwhelming. All the noises and then the touching and then the vibrating of clippers can be really tough for them. So our training program really helps the stylist to understand how those can be uncomfortable for the kids in ways that we can make it more comfortable for them, whether it be, you know, they're sitting on their parent's lap, or I'm sitting on the floor with a kid to cut their hair. So it really takes our stylist above and beyond to help these kids feel comfortable.
So what is lighting the salon up blue? What are you guys doing this month that's different than other months?
So for Autism Awareness Month, all of the Snip-Its salons are lighting it up blue. So for example, our salon, Snip-Its salon in Maple Grove, is completely decorated with blue balloons and blue stars and streamers and stuff hanging from the ceilings. And all month, our stylists will be wearing blue shirts We actually
like you're
ordered,
wearing?
Well, yeah, this one's a little fancier than the ones we're wearing in the salon. I actually found these really cute autism awareness ones. That's like Captain America circle on the front, but it has the autism awareness puzzle piece in the middle. So.
That's great. Now, I know you have 2 boys at home, and for someone watching that has young children that maybe they haven't done that first haircut yet, what advice do you have for them? Because your salon is very unique. It makes kids feel very comfortable.
Yeah, well, one thing is definitely, talk to them about it beforehand. You want to make sure your kids understanding that they're going, to have somebody kind of talk to them and brush their hair or trim it, And another thing is that's helpful is bringing a comfort item and just really making sure your kid understands that you're not bringing them to go do something that hurts.
And I love this last tip is make sure they take a nap before the haircut.
Yes, not after. We don't want cranky kids hanging out in the chair. Another thing that makes it really fun at Snip-Its is we have, an interactive video or games that they can play on there. Another thing that really helps them is the reward afterwards. We give them a prize with their adventure pass. They get to put it in and, sometimes it's like a little bouncy ball or a sticky hand or something that just makes it feel a little bit extra special.
Well, Elle, thanks for joining us this morning. And what kid doesn't love a prize? Jason and Kim. I know, Jason, you've been to the salon before.
Yeah, it's not too far from my house. It was good for the, when the kids are little, they're so nervous to get their hair cut. And,
it's a new thing.
And the parents,
yeah.
too. I mean, it's their child's first haircut.
It's kind of a new sector. We're seeing a number of these kind of salons specifically targeted to kids, seeing them pop up around the area, and it makes sense.
I got to imagine that the stylists have to have a ton of patience just to deal with parents like,
yes.
oh, be careful and make sure you do that.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
not a job I could do.